Alright, we're going to install heated seats in my Maverick Trail 1000 DPS. I ordered this from Amazon. It's a carbon fiber seat heater kit with a high-low switch. So it's my first install with this, and I'm going to show you how to do it hopefully without swearing. Let's see what's in the package here. And they give you 4 pads. So one to put where you put your ass, and the other one for your back. Then wiring harnesses and a switch set for each one. And alright, let's do this. You're going to take your Can-Am seat, this one being the Maverick Trail. This little edge just comes right out. You can see there's a little plastic piece here that goes right inside there. So what I did is I just popped it out carefully with a screwdriver. You can start probably on either edge here. You can see there's a little indentation. That's where I started. And like so, we pull that back. And this is our first heating pad right here. Double-sided stick tape, it looks like. So this is the driver's side seat. I'm going to run the wires towards this side through the foam. And then come out this little gap right here. You probably want to set these wires far back. So this way here your ass is not hitting them. And I would say that's probably the way it should go. Something like that. Pull the tape back. Get one side lined up. And just like that. You know, you can line it up right between these, so this way here the seat will stick once you put the cushion back over it. Get it over. Now, so since this is the driver's side, I'm going to have that wire, I think, come through, down right through here. Probably cut away a little bit of the foam. And I'm just going to cut a little area for the just for the wire. This way here it's not going to get hung up in the plastic. Right here. So this way here it's going to go down through here without becoming an issue. And there's a little slot right here. I'm going to have that come right through there because you don't want to put it through here, because once you put the seat back in and it goes through that bar, after a while you probably wear the crap out of that wire, so it'll be a bad thing. So I'm just going to open that slot up a little bit more, and that should do it. I just cut out a little bit, that was it, not too much. And this way here the wire goes right through there, just like that. Obviously they get this little dog ear on here, so you can probably pull that back, I would imagine. I should start on this end. I would say probably work both sides evenly, so do this little section here. Hopefully you guys can see okay. Alright, and now we'll work this section here. That's it. Now get this corner in right here. Then the last part right here should go up and over. that. Put that in. Get that angle going. That's it, and I think that's pretty much it. That's how to do the seat part. Now we'll do the upper. Alright, so I'm gonna guess that this is the same thing. Pull the little plastic liner out that pops in. I'm starting with the base of the back seat. So just like that. Do a little on each side. Be nice to have toasty seats when it gets cold up here in Maine. Just trying to go careful so I don't wreck it. Alright, I think that should be enough to pull that back. Alright, that side's there. Alright. Put that like so. Just put the seams back again, put the little clips back in. It's not too hard. So if this is the driver's side, so we're going to want to have the connector come out towards this end. Put that baby right in there. When you put the seat back, just be careful of that wire. You don't pinch it or any of that. And when you remove the seat, you got to be careful. So it's probably easier to remove the bottom seat first if you got to get this one out, and then unplug that. So on the upper seat, just I have the cord come out right around here. I put the other driver's side in. It doesn't seem to get in the way. So just on the upper seat, that's what I would do. I'd do it on the end closest to the transmission, because that's where I'm going to tie all that in.
Next, you're going to want to remove the console that covers the shifter. It's 3 screws, 2 in the front, 1 in the back. It's a Torx head. Next, you're going to want to remove the cover where the seat belts latch in. It's just 1 Torx.
It's together right here, and I'm going to run them through the transmission. I marked the driver's side, I used yellow tape, so I know which side is which and which fuse is which, in case it blows out because of something stupid, if I wired it wrong or whatever. There's a couple of pin ploppers too on this cover, and I'm going to run the wires to the accessory tabs underneath so it can't be turned on while the vehicle's shut off. So I also put a couple of ring connectors on too, so this way here it can go to the terminal block, which is right under the steering. There's the 2 big cables, which are the direct battery, so you're going to put the common on that, and then right next to the red positive is another terminal, which is the switched positive for the accessory switch under the dash. And don't take my word for it. If you have to, look it up on a manual or a schematic. I don't want to be responsible for blowing up your electrical system. And of course, disconnect the battery as always, the negative terminal, and make sure it stays out of the way. This way here you don't blow anything up. And try to keep your wiring neat underneath. That's what I've done when I installed my winch. And my light bar above on the roof, so try to keep it all accessible, and I try to make sure that the fuses are accessible as well. It's a tight space under here. If you get extra weight on like I do, it even makes it harder. So just running the wires right through down here, right where the transmission is. The panel that comes off here, it's just a couple of those pin poppers, and there's a couple of snaps. It just snaps in and out real easy. So I'm just going to run the wires there, and I'm going to mount the switches. There's a spot right where you put it in low. There's a little spot for 2 switches. So I'm going to cut that out, and I'm going to pop the buttons in there, which I'll show you in a little bit. I mounted the heat switches, high and low. Kind of made it nice and convenient. I hit all the wires in the console. Ran everything on the seats. You can see here I got one of the seat wires hooked up, so then when I put the other, hook the other Molex up to the bottom of the seat, goes in nice and convenient, doesn't get in the way, and did the same thing for the driver's side. Well, it looks like it's working. The seats are nice and warm. Driver's seat is nice. Got the switches, got high, low, which is great. Off in the middle. If you order this kit on Amazon, I'm not sure what switches they'll give you. Would have been nice for the square cutout ones, but I made these work, so seems great. Any questions? Feel free to say something in the comments. Thanks for watching.